Hello? Hello, Aquarius. uh, I'm Barbara. It is Cha-Cha or Tango Tarot. And I feel I feel some things spiritually I have been feeling. And in my meditations, I took a couple of days off, of course, that I'm sure everyone did notice. I had some personal issues that I needed to take care of. And of course, I was wanting to take some time to just kind of align and spiritually come in touch a little more, and kind of think about everything everyone's going through or have been going through, especially with this Mercury retrograde, which put a lot of people kind of in slow motion, limbo. And I really feel that Aquarians have been a little bit sharp, a little bit bitter lately, and I don't know where that's coming from, because I know that you can be quite sharp-tongued and quite to the point where you need to be, and if you put something off just for a little bit, sooner or later the dam's gonna break. Okay, I've already laid out a Doreen Emma is a Virtue card, which I like to do. I lay that out so that, I like to read it at the end to see how it kind of corresponds. And, I do readings different ways. I tend to get very spiritual, but the way that I'm doing this for this weekly is I haven't been spilling over too much, but I'm taking two cards from my favorite Chinese tarot deck, and I will be taking some more cards from my Rider-Waite, which I like so much because it's very old and I don't know, I just like it. Oh, I do hope that all the Aquarians have been having a moving through, even though it may have slowed down some for a lot. I know Aquarians don't like to let a lot of things slow them or like hinder or get in the way of what they're progressing toward. Very methodical, and really, the Leos have been going through quite a bit of that too, and Leos are like expanding, emotionally, and Aquarians I know have been like also developing new thoughts, new ways of doing things, new putting things into place, because that's usually just the way it is for Aquarians. You have a really good, clear concept of things most of the time. So I want to put on my glasses because I want to see if this is going to be a cha-cha or a tango for Aquarius. I always have to put my glasses on, especially for these because they are smaller cards. And in this one, I pulled the 7 of Coins, and also the Page of Staff. Okay, so 7 of Coins. 7, a lot of times, I think people think of the 7 as not being really a movable type indication in a card. But myself, I feel that that it is. I feel, especially in this particular case, because it's not always a good thing. Even numbers are not always exactly good, especially even though that Aquarians, you do like to have everything even, smooth, worked out, programmed down. But it's always good for you, though, Aquarians, when you have the one that is kind of out of place, because it gives you something. And in this case, I'm strongly spiritually given that you need, during this change and shift of everything, you really need something to be kind of not in place, not the way exactly you want it. It gives you something to kind of fuss over a little bit, okay? And think about, but and to focus on, and that way, now let's be honest, you don't have to deal with emotion so much, because even though Aquarians do, help me with this, give me the right words, even though Aquarians do love deeply, and Aquarians do, when they commit, they are committed. And usually they are a one person type person, okay? They don't feel need to really look outside of the relationship they've got going on. And so it's so with their business. If they've got business going on, they really like, they just kind of stick to it and see it through. And then if they can add something to it that expands that, they do, and so be it. But usually the Aquarians, like I was feeling and led to state, don't really like to really deal with a lot of emotion. Emotions and their mythological, your mythological way of dealing with everything and being planned and everything just being in order. When emotions come into play, well, now here you've got emotions, and oh boy, that starts to churn and topsy-turvy things, and you step back and go, whoa, I'm feeling so much now, and in the back of your mind, you still got your planned way of doing things, and you've got to make sure that this emotion that's going on inside of you corresponds and is going to work and blend. But you're usually very happy when it happens, and it happens the right way. I feel that Aquarians are going to have a surprise. I feel that, well, I just have to say what Spirit's given me to say right now. You're going to have a surprise. And I feel that you have really just had a surprise too of somewhat. And it does have to do with emotions in love life. Something you got, I feel like there's a little bit of upset or something because you received a surprise that you weren't expecting out of where you thought a particular situation was going, and being so stern and the way that you are, you had probably put your foot on it and snuffed it out, and you have another surprise in love surfacing. And it's a surprise because it's something that you didn't really expect. It's been there the whole time, but you didn't expect it. Now that you have kind of put something aside, that you really want to check into this other situation a little further. But you will know the way to do it, or you will think about it for a while, and you'll find that it will be a very happy experience that you did. Okay, and then of course the Page of Staves, okay, and it involves a very a message coming your direction, and actually, oh no, I'm given that this is a message that you're going to be putting out, and you're going to be it's a message that you've been wanting to give out to someone for a while, and you've been thinking about it and going, well, I just don't know if that will be received the way that I would like it to be, and kind of is holding back, dragging your feet, kind of a little bit spooky or scared to do. But you're going to do it. I see that you are. This week is very good time for everyone. Moving, this whole Mercury retrograde thing, it's been rocky, but and slowing people down. But Aquarians are now getting their second breath, okay, their second wind. They're ready to just sit. They're just, it's been like the now they're like the racehorse at the starting gate, just this pawing to get out there, and go ahead, send the message. You won't know unless you do, and you know this, Aquarian. You know this. You got it. Break loose, do it, so that you will have peace of mind and you will know. I find that I find, now where did that come from? I haven't discovered anything for sure. It just kind of come down. I believe, because spiritually I'm led to believe and tell you that it will be a very delightful surprise at how well your message is received. And whatever it is that you're wanting to put in there, I don't know whether it's a special little invitation or, I don't know, dinner, let's meet, let's this, whatever. Try it. It's time for a good shift in your life. It is time. It's been overdue, okay? It has been overdue, Aquarius. Now, you have been sitting on something and moving along and saying, oh, I've got this in order, and I've got this, oh, this is going good now. Oh, this is going good now. But there is something missing. You don't know what's missing. But you don't want to take the time to look inside to find out what's missing. Because if you do that, then you'll miss out on the things that you think you're happy with in place, and this and that and other, which you are. But there's something missing. Aquarius, do it. Do it. Bring some happiness. Pull that happiness into you. Pull it in. It's there. It's waiting for you. It's just within your reach. That's all you have to do, is to want it, to test your wings. Test your wings. Come on now, Aquarius. Do it. I'm going to pull up now some of my trustworthy, my old cards from Rider-Waite, because, I do like them so. And, Five of Cups. Feeling a little bit displeased, some two of your cups are empty. That's the missing thing. Okay. And you have the Five of Staves. And you have the Three of Staves. I'm telling you what, Aquarius, right now. and I meant to show you this, and then the cards tried to scatter on me. And then at the very bottom, look here. Celebration. Some happiness. Some goodness. Two of Cups. The bringing together of something. Something that will bring you some happiness, some pleasure, some fun. Okay? And look. Five of Cups, okay? You got those 3 cups all spilt over, okay? And why? Why did that? I don't feel that those cups are really spilled over. I feel that perhaps you're just kicking them to the side because you're discontent, you know. You feel you've got things locked into place, and it is just, oh, you know, it's just as smooth as it could be. But you hit a bump in the road for some reason, and for some reason you're thinking that there's more. Well, there's 2 cups, you know, right here behind you, and they're upright. And although it doesn't show anything in them, like they're full, the 2 cups are there. I believe that those are your emotions. I believe that those are that is a thought of something that you want to bring into place. It is emotions. There is something missing. Aquarius, there is something missing, and you know what it is, and you're wanting to go for it. You're wanting to pull it in. So instead of looking forlorn, looking down on the ground, and you know, not paying attention to what, you know, you've achieved something, it's locked in, that's it. You've got to find a way to satisfy that void. And you've only noticed this void recently. Perhaps it has been the pull of the planetary alignment or the Mercury retrograde. But it was going to show itself regardless of these things, okay? In time, it was going to click into place and show itself to you and the realization. But you're very clear. You're very clear-minded, and you know this now. So stop looking down, looking forlorn, and thinking that this castle or this treasure over here across the water is not obtainable. Because Aquarius, all you Aquarians can do it. You know you can. You're strong. You've got it. You've got what it takes. You've got the know-how to make things happen. And in here, you have got more emotion than any zodiac could possibly imagine. Okay, just because you're not always spilling it out doesn't mean it's not there. It's there. And it is visible to the people that you really let in. So, do it. Send the message. Do that, okay? And then, of course, you have the 5 of Staves, okay? And the 5 of Staves, okay? Here you are. You've got so much. I see this as a construction, really. You're trying to construct so much and build so much that you need things constructed and stop the battlement of that, okay? Always making sure that when you place things in order like these staves, you know, it looks like a battlement of people, okay, but it's really a battlement of yourself and what you're constructing, and always doing it and trying to hold it in place, and not wanting one little thing to slip either left or right. It's been occupying your mind, and you really need something to fill a void to keep you from just actually doing something and then going back and redoing it and making sure it's done in an even better way. You're burning a lot of energy. And then, of course, we have the 3 of Staves, okay? And you're just looking out. You're holding one of those staves because that is your dream. That is what you're wondering about. That is what you're thinking a possibility of. You already know what the two other stabs behind you are. You've kind of just stuck them up in the dirt. Okay, I've accomplished this. I've accomplished this. All right. Now what? Now what? Well, you know what? You've got to capture. You've got to go and get that void. You've got to fill that void, and you will do it. I see it happening. I see surprises coming for you this week. You will. Aquarius. Good things are very possible for you. It's been a little bit of a bumpy, but you know, and a little bit of a surprise theory coming at you. But you know now what you don't want for positive. And let's just see what you can get done by sending that message. Do it. Because I'm feeling, I got that feeling message, and I just keep going on about it and going on about it. But, oh my goodness, spiritually, I just know I have to keep saying it. It's a key to something for you, Aquarius. It's a key. And I'm wanting you to be very spiritually blessed. I'm wanting you to be emotionally fulfilled. So you just do it. And then the Melissa and Doreen Virtue card is the mugwort, okay? Which is a plant, as you can see. Now, this plant could, you know, I have read things before about mugwort being condensed down and used kind of as a incense, but the incense was burned, and I know, I mean, Native American, that it would have been burned for healing, okay? Because mugwort is healing, for healing. It's a plant for healing. And it was also used for to burn and for rites of passage, okay? And rites of passage, you know, this the coming into something, almost like a dance around a fire or something, or the initiation, bringing something in, bringing something to life, bringing something into your life. Do you see where? And I just think I'm so glad that came up, because that does correspond and go into what the cards show me. And Spirit is just telling me to just tell you to walk gently. Not with such a forceful stride. Walk gently. Walk with a little more peace in your walk. Let a little bit of peace and gentleness come in for you. And I just really feel that is going to be a very good step for you. I'm feeling that everything is going to be good. You're having a little bit of a bumpy patch now, but once you come to grips with yourself, like you always do, Aquarius, you always do, it's going to be a good thing. Do it this week. This is a good week for you to do it, and take a little bit of a breather for yourself. Be a little more gentle and easy with the way you progress with your things, because you've been a little bit hard on yourself for a while, and I just don't want to see that. I just don't want to see that. I want to see the Aquarians be the leaders and the people they're meant to be, and I want you to have happiness and joy. I'm Barbara. Thank you for being on my channel with me. I am Cha-Cha or Tango Tarot. and you've been going through a little bit of a tango, and you've got that rose between your teeth, going the methodical moves, the cha-chas, they're very, the tango is a very put together moves, and but you're getting there. You're reaching your cha-cha point. I want to see you cha-cha, okay? So please subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, check the description below. My email's there. You can get in touch with me. I will give you the information that you need. Also, my website is listed underneath so that you can check and see a little bit more about me, my causes for the needy, the very underprivileged but very hurting people. I do ask you to subscribe, like, share, and I'm looking forward to the next time that I do reading for you. I hope that this week goes very, very well with everything that you're going to be enduring, and I know Spirit is going to bless you with good outcome. I'll see you next time.